Watch fans, today we're going to be looking at a Vacheron Constantin that not only is a piece that you should have in your collection, but anytime you want to pay homage to the past, it is one of those pieces that does a fantastic job of giving us that perfect balance of history with modernism all tied into one. Yes, we're looking at the Vacheron Constantin Historiques. And the Historique is one of those pieces that I believe Vacheron did absolutely what was needed when they brought this 1942 design back to us and gave us something that is absolutely fantastic. With the triple calendar, it is exactly that. It's one of those pieces that gives you the day, the month, as well as the date on there. And I love how it is perfectly drawn onto the actual dial itself, but it continues around completely so that you can easily read it. It's one of those things that, especially let's say if you're a doctor or you're someone who signs a lot of documents, you're needing to use your watch a lot, or maybe you're in a courtroom and you can't really look at your phone, but you need something that is going to consistently be there for you and give you everything that you need in an accurate way. That was done perfectly. Now, Vacheron has been doing this for forever. I mean, before the United States of America even existed, in 1755, yes, Jacques' grandfather would begin to teach him how to watch make, but also how to take over the company. And he would do a great job with that and would eventually gain a partner who would be Constantin. And they would actually form a brand that gives us a fantastic feature on every single watch that we actually know. A lot of it is just simply because they weren't focused on trying to go to the moon or space or anything else that was going on. They simply said, this was your ticket into horology. This was your way or your secret handshake into a world that would not be known by everyone, but for those who understood it would understand that you could replace anything in life but time. With this particular piece, I love the fact that you still get the homage to the Art Deco look by having that triple quadrant on the actual side. The Historique gives us something that is definitely very unique in all of its angles. So when we go from the actual side of the case itself and we talk about that design, even going to the horns, yes, horns is actually a term that we used to use. A lot of people now will say lugs, but these would have been considered cow horns or cow horn lugs. When you actually look at the vintage way of speaking in horology, that was one of those things. So it's funny because sometimes when people hear me say horns and I'm talking about the lugs themselves, they kind of look or tilt their head a little bit. And it's just because I was actually trained by those who have been doing horology for years and years and years. And I really love the fact that we can continue to give the history and pass it down. Even for my sons, this is one of those pieces that they will know, they will be able to understand and be able to enjoy the beauty of what this artistry truly is. So when you're looking at the watch and you're choosing a piece for yourself, yes, always find that piece that speaks to who you are, that can be your daily driver that you can enjoy, but never forget the past, because the past is exactly that. It's our history, his story. So whether it be a male or a female, this watch is one of those pieces that reminds you history is something that never can be forgotten or never should be forgotten, more so. And let's just always remember, those before us paved the way, and it was a little bit harder for them than it was for us. So when we enjoy this 1942, we can truly say that Vacheron has been giving us pieces that is definitely going to remain in our hearts and in art forever. Tell us what you think in the comments below, right here at SwissWatchExpo.